Yes, we're going. Now, you're gonna reach, pull from the sky, pull your arms up and down, bring your knee in. You can always keep this low impact. Just because we're doing intervals, and yes, it is called high intensity, does not mean you have to actually impact and bounce hard. So if you're on carpet and bare feet, it might feel a little bit softer action. I did put shoes on this time, but you don't need them on. Definitely have a bra on. Bring out your arms to the sides. Want that support for sure. Have water nearby. You're home, so you don't necessarily need to go far for that. Feel free at any point to take a break if you need one, but keep on your feet for a little while, okay? If you're starting to feel dizzy or something, sit down. You're side to side with your knees. Now you're gonna bring your elbow to your knee. Elbow to your knee. It's so much different doing these workouts with quiet around. No music. I might put some in my earbuds next time. All right, now you're gonna kick out in front and you're gonna reach your arm out and you're gonna go slow. You're gonna tap your shin and reach it out. Big thing with this one is you wanna make sure that you're only lifting your leg as high as you could pause it. So not too high. Also, if you notice that your tail tucks under, you wanna go a little lower, okay? Touching your shins, back and forth. All right, now we're gonna take it back to side, and we're gonna lean this time. Get our side bodies open, lean. Little windmills with your arms, side to side. Breathing through it, back and forth. We'll do a little stretch action here in a moment. Let's go heel to heel now, nice and wide, knees are out, side to side, and we're gonna slow it down, heel to heel, side to side. 4, 3, 2, put your hands on your knees. Hands on your knees, you're gonna exhale, drop your chest, and then inhale, pull back up. And inhale. It's a little bit opposite to the ones we do on the floor that are similar. Now let's switch our breath. Pause at the bottom. You're gonna exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down, chin out, chest out. Exhale on the way up. Go a little bit deeper this time. Keep pressure in your heels. Press open through your knees. And press back up. Pause here. Wrap your arms around. Clasp your fingers. Round out. And then just do a little bend in the knees and a rock side to side. Rock side to side. Round it back. Now put your hands on your lower back. Press out your chest. Lift your chin. And then you can do just a little cave and press, and cave and press, cave and press. One more, cave and press. Side to side one last time, get low. Go heel to heel, get the stretch. Your hands are above your knee. Heel to heel, heel to heel. Now take it back for lunge, step, slow, and back in. Step, slow, and back in. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Tammy. I didn't say hi to you earlier. Step, slow, and back in. Step, slow, and back in. Step, slow, and hold. Tuck your butt under. Pull up through your belly button. Little pulse at the bottom. 4, 3, 2. Other side. And tuck and drop. Little pulse. 2. It's not a hard bounce. 3, 4. All right, shake it out. Roll out your wrists. Roll out your ankles. Roll them out. The standing on one leg, give yourself a second right before we start this first series of intervals. Remember, your core work is largely how you contain your middle. So it's not about doing crunches or planks. Especially when we're postpartum, that's not great on the diastasis recti or our pelvic floor if we don't have our pressure system working well inside. So you want to contain your core. Imagine that you're wrapping your rib cage in and you're zipping up a really high-waisted pair of jeans. It's not a sucking in of the belly, it's a tightening in of everything here. I also like to think of our pelvis as a bowl, and if it spills out or over tucks, soup will spill out either way. So lift your belly, drop your tail. We're gonna start right here with side to side jumping jacks. This is our first 30 seconds. Now, this is level beginning. You can start with a little skip and you can do full-on jacks. It's a 30-second interval. Push yourself to your feel-good point today. You don't have to bounce to get going here. The bigger you make your legs and arms and the faster you go, the more heart rate you're gonna get, all right? So our first 30 seconds. Now pause. It was that simple. You're just gonna do power, move, and then breathe. Grab a drink, grab a breath, get ready for the next round. We're gonna do squat jumps next. Squats are down, come up onto your toes. That's a nice place to go. You can use your arms. If you're feeling it, give yourself a little thrust to your toes. If you're feeling real good, hop off your toes. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Down low in your squat, bring it up to your toes. No matter what, get low. If you don't get low, you can't get as high. Come on. It's only 30 seconds, so do what you can. Keep going. Get your booty down. Keep your chest up. Almost there. 10 seconds. Keep going all the way off your toes. And break. Give yourself a breath. All right, next up, we have deadlifts with one leg. It's kind of like a good morning. It depends on how you look at it. We're gonna start with our hands on our hips. Put your right foot back. Your left leg is a little bit unlocked. Your back stays flat, your tummy stays zipped, and you do a little bend in your leg as you go over and then come up. It looks easy, takes a little coordination. We're doing the right leg back first. Here we go. And tip and back up. If this feels too much on one leg, if you feel very wobbly, if you feel your hip jut out, do both at the same time. Reach down your shins and come up. If you've got it, keep going just like this with the right leg as the mover leg. 5 is not as much cardio in this interval. This time, switch to the other leg right away instead of our 30 seconds off. You're gonna go to the other leg. If you're doing both legs, you can take a breath or you can just keep going. Strong, lift through your core. This is how we engage, right through here. It's how we get our core work, is by balance. Just 10 more seconds. Next up, we have burpees. With your burpees, drop down, step back, step in, and lift. Drop down, step back, step in. Come on, everybody together. Back, in, up. Both feet if you want. In, up. Keep them somewhat wide. Right outside your hands or right behind your wrists. In, up. It doesn't take much to get your heart rate up on this one because it's a full body movement. Strong core. Step if you feel it in your belly. Add a hop if you're really feeling it. Break. Now, we're going right back around. We're gonna do back to the beginning, jump jacks, squat jumps, deadlifts, and burpees, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are we still there? Breathing? All right, ready for jump jacks? Time in, let me know how you're doing. 2, 1, jump jacks, go. Jump jacks. Remember how to take it to every level. If you're feeling it, stay here. If you want to go even faster, stay low and pop your feet with bent knees. If you want to take it down a notch, take out the jump, but pump the arms. Come on, come on. If you want to go in between, give a little skip. Come on, 10 seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a breather. Take a breath. Now, we have a bonus with this round because we did move through that 1 minute segment when we were doing our deadlifts. We'll get that at the very end. All right, get ready. We're doing squat jumps next. Take a deep breath. Ooh. That made us one off. So I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1. All right, squat jumps, go. Down, up. Remember, to your toes, to the balls of your feet, or launch all the way off. Get low to get high. No matter what, don't skimp on the low part. Even if you can't hop high, it's okay. Get low and just pump high with your arms. Come on, come on. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 30 seconds down. All right, ready with one leg. It's our one leg deadlift. When you do this one, let's check it from the front. Your hips are like headlights. Step your leg back. Bend and see how your hips stay headlights the whole way. Get ready for that in 10 seconds. You still have a breath. Grab a swig of water. All right. Hips like headlights. Here we go. Right leg. And back. Hi. Did you buy a house already? Holy moly. If anybody's buying houses, the whole paper signing happens from your car. Feels a little funny. Just got that done. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight to the other side. Plant your feet. Zip your middle. Remember that contraction of the core. Bring it back. Fold. If you're still out there, tap in. Tell me how you're going. Oh, good. Like the legs. Straight into it. It's our strength right in the middle. Remember, we have burpees next. Keep it going, nice and smooth. And straight into burpees. Down, out, in, up. This is where our bonus comes in. We're actually going to do a couple rounds of these. Up. Remember, take it down, step it out, step it in. Take it down, step it out, jump it in. Take it down, jump it out, jump it in, and jump up. Do what you can. Get your heart rate going. Should not be easy. You should be huffing and puffing. And break. 30 seconds. Give yourself that breath. What you want is your heart rate to regulate, your breath to regulate, and then you push it again. Hi, Christina. If you're still there, you can wave at me. Now, if anybody jumps in late, don't worry, I'll post this later. You can do it later. And we're gonna do, right now, you can always just march through and do a half version of whatever we're doing to get yourself warmed up. Ready for those burpees? Go, another set. You've got this, come on. Up. Up. Get your kids to count with you. See how many you can do. Keep the count in your head. And the next round we do it, see if you can do 1 more, or 2 more, or 4 more in the same amount of time. You can do anything for 30 seconds. And breathe. All right, you did it. Okay, now we're gonna take it to the next series. All right, let me roll up here. Get ourselves to the next one. Now, we have, perfect, I had to think that one through. Are you still there? Breathe in. All right, take an extra swig. We're gonna do a little core break here. We're gonna do 30 seconds of a little bit of extra core. There are a lot of options here. I'm gonna tip this down a little. You want your heart rate to come down. Take another deep breath, huffing and puffing at the video. All right. Crunches, we're gonna take it down, but you have options, especially if you're not supposed to do crunches, it's fine. I got stuff for you. Everybody is gonna start down on their back. Oh, no wonder. I was like, that's taking forever. I stopped it. All right, down on your back. If you're doing crunches, feet are down to start. If you're not doing crunches, it's body down, one leg up at a time with hands behind the head or arms down. Here we go. Crunches for 30 or down, down, up, up. So here's the level. You can crunch towards your thighs, feet off the ground, as long as your feet are at 90 degrees, with or level with your knees, and your knees are at 90. Feet down, regular crunches up. Your belly should be tightening. You should be exhaling. If you want to take it a level down, pick up your feet, set them back down. Use your breath. Use your breath. And your breath. Come on. Up. Breath. Down. Down. Almost there. Down. I think I said 30. It is 60 seconds. If you're feeling it, you want to go a little bit more. 1, 2, touch, 2, touch, 2. If you want to take it from the crunch of the feet on the floor, take it with feet up. Come on, you can do this. It's only a full minute. That's it. And breathe. Roll to your side. Work your way up. Shake it off. We still doing good? All right, next series, we're starting with lunge back right. So your right leg is gonna be back, and we're gonna do repeater lunges or hopping lunges or jumping lunges. So down, fast, fast, but you're getting low, or down, little hop. Or if you're feeling super fancy, big hop and try to reach through both of your toes and then roll through each of them. Give yourself one extra deep breath. Right foot's gonna start back. You're still gonna get 30 seconds. Then we're gonna do the left leg. All right, here we go. Right leg back. 3, 2, 1, and press. Press. You can use your arms if you're keeping it low impact to get that intensity. You can pop to the balls of your feet. Little pop off or jump all the way up. Big jump. Big arms helps. Less arms makes it slightly lower key, but a little easier to stabilize. Your feet are wide, like they are on railroad tracks. Try not to keep them narrow. It makes it a little too unstable. And breathe. All right, breathe. Okay, you have 30 seconds to catch your breath. Regulate your heart rate, and then bring it back up. Still doing okay? All right. Smooth your breath. Grab a swig of water. Left leg's going back. When you get wide, remember, put it on those railroad tracks. You'll be more stable out here than you will try to be here. 3, 2, 1, go. Big pounce, big arms, launch to the balls of your feet, little pop off, or full jump. With full jump, give yourself that land time. Halfway there, come on. Take it to where it makes you feel good, but you should be a little breathless by the end of the 30 each time. Break, 30 seconds. All right, next up, we have pliés. Pliés. Now, with this one, we're gonna go slow plie, then we're gonna do plie pounce, okay? We're gonna cycle through 2 times because it's like 2 exercises, but one's slow and low. The other one's a little more upper intensity, okay? So start with your wide knees and sink down, raise up, sink down, raise up. Get as low as you feel comfortable in the hip. Your tail goes straight down instead of going back like in a squat. It's a little more down. If it feels uncomfortable on your hips, turn your toes slightly forward. Now you can use your arms, get a little arm action by putting them out. Zip up your middle from your pubic bone to your rib cage, closing your rib cage, lift up through your chest. Drop through your shoulders and reach through your fingertips. Plie pounce. It's to the balls of your feet or off the balls of your feet. If you want to make it super, super intense, go low and pounce just your feet. Come on. This is that 30 to push your heart rate. Then it's another 30 slow. You've got this. Strong bodies, long neck, core strong, and slow it down. It's breathe, but it's active. Now, if your arms are getting tired out here, you can flow them here. Reach through your fingertips. Lift tall with each lift up. Can you go low and not come up as high? See if you can pull the floor underneath you with your inner thighs. It's like trying to pull your heels together without moving them. Feel your pelvic floor get involved, that spot between your pubic bone and your tailbone. Ready? Hold it together, pounce. Down to your toes, down to your toes, down off your toes. Or down, pop. Come on, take it to what feels good. It can be low and high. It can be low and a reach. Remember, add arms if you want heart rate without impact. Remember your pelvic floor when you bounce. Lift a little, even if you're just doing the pounce. Now, full rest. Take a breath. Deep breath. 30 seconds. Next up, a little more core. This time, we're doing core and on all fours, okay? So you're either gonna be on all fours in one arm, one leg movement, or, so tabletop position, or you're gonna go to a plank, but I'm gonna start everybody in tabletop. Take a breath, bring yourself down, tabletop. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your left leg back and set your toe on the floor behind you. Zip up your core. Push hard into both hands and your right knee. Your left leg comes up. Now push hard into your left hand. Your right arm comes up. Your hips should be like headlights pointed to the floor. All right, you have an option. You're gonna bring elbow to knee and back out. Elbow to knee and back out. Or you can take it to full plank and do knee in and touch out. Knee in and touch out. As soon as you feel your belly let go, regroup, no matter what position you're in. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset, other side, reach it out. Knee in and out. If you're going for plank, knee in and out, or just holding plank. For those on all fours, reach and pull. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your toes, roll back onto your feet. Walk yourself up. Take a little breath. Get ready for the next round. We're starting back from the top. Ready for some jump jacks? All right. Let me, whoop. Losing it. All right, jump jacks, here we go. Back from the top. Come on, jack it out. Now, take it to where it feels good. Remember, now you're a few rounds in. So the same thing that we started with might not feel good right now. Remember, you can always do big arms and touch toes, skip hop. You can even go faster if you're starting to feel more energy rise. Grab a swig of water. If you're feeling your energy drain, it's okay. Take a breath and breathe. All right, breathe it out. Squat jumps next. Squat jumps next. You're making it through. All right, you have 15 seconds. Deep breath, regulate your heart rate. Feel the recovery, that's huge. If your heart rate races and you can't get control, talk to me. We'll figure out why that is and what you can do. All right, squat jumps. Get low and then reach up. Go to the balls of your feet. If you're feeling good, give it a little hop. Start with a small one. If you're feeling good, slow it down, pop it higher. Come on. If you like the lower hop, just do them faster. There you go. Strong, come on. 30 seconds, breathlessness, get there. Whatever it takes. And breathe. Breathe through. All right, next, one leg deadlift. Been here, just gotta do it again, okay? All right. Smooth out your breath. Lengthen your neck. Smile across your collarbones. Smile on your face too. Makes air move better. Drop your shoulder blades down. Hands on your hips. Let's start with our left leg back this time. And it's slow. Over and back up. Spread out your toes on the support leg. Flex your foot on the moving leg. You're hinging at the hips with a bent knee. Go as far as you can to get parallel to the floor is what you're going for. It's okay if you don't make it there. Reach your leg out. Heel that's moving is in line with your head the whole time. They're connected. Remember this one. You're going straight to the other side. Foot down, lace it back together. Other leg back and go. And up. Go. And up. Strong and in control. Smooth and steady. This time, our bonus is strength right here. You're giving yourself a moment. We're gonna keep going with these. These are hard. If you're having trouble with balance, grab onto something. Work through it. You're going straight back to the other side right here. Step down, reach back, straight back to the other side. Strong legs. You're gonna feel a stretch in your hamstrings, but also strength in your back and your core. It's not a core-like crunch movement. It's a stabilization. The more that you do this, the stronger and more firm your core gets, because its job is less about bending you and more about holding you together, okay? All right. And switch right back to the other side. Lace it together, regroup. Shoulders down, chest up, rib cage laced in, belly up and in. Feel your booty get in control here too. Keep your heel in line with your head whole time. Keep going, keep going. Hi Tracy, long time no see. Smooth it out. Again, if you tune in and you want to hop in, go ahead. You can start doing stuff with us. Just warm up by marching for a minute. All right, back together. And burpees, are you ready? Down, out, in, up, let's go. Down, step or jump, back in, go, come on. Bring it fast. Keep low if you need to. Jump high if you want to. Take it to your breathlessness today. More arms, more heartbeat. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Long break. 30 seconds. Who's still with me? If you're still there, tap in. Tell me how it's going. How's your hair looking? Mine is fancy, fancy. Nice and sweaty. Grab a swig of water. Back to our lunges again next. You ready for it? All right. Right leg back. And little hop, or make it bigger. Remember, it can be a little more. You can reach your arms. She's a mess. Beautiful cat, I love beautiful messes. Come on, hop it if you got it. Keep it low key, but fiery. If you don't want to hop it, come on, just move. It's your goal today. Is to get your heart rate up. Do what you can to take it there. You get that break. Take your breath before you go to the other side. Slow it down. All right, we're getting close, you guys. Getting close. 19 minutes since we've started. Nice work. Long breath, other leg back, 10 seconds. Give yourself a moment. Hips like headlights. Try not to get the swivel hip going. And remember, go on your railroad tracks. Here we go. Up, up. Launch off if you can. Come on. Use your arms. If jumping feels good and you need to take it slightly down, you can always put your hands down. Keep control. Come on. 15 seconds. You're halfway. Come on. And 1, breathe. Shake it off. Shake it off. All right. Taking it through I almost said P-E. Plie. Plie jump is next. All right, remember, toes out, tail down, belly up and in, rib cage laced, shoulders down, arms out long. Sink down. We're going plie smooth to start. Let's just go ahead and start right in. Smooth plie. Breathe. Now remember, pull the floor together underneath you. Squeeze your heels towards each other. And don't worry, if you were like, where's my upper body? We're gonna get there. It's just so much easier to use a lot of our lower body for our cardio round and a little bit of our strength, and then we can power into some upper body next. so you won't miss it. All right, now stay a little lower, little pulse, little pulse. Now remember, you can take it up, toes and arms, balls of the feet. You can launch, or you can take it out and pounce. Come on, smash it. Stay low, pounce the heels, or get high. Come on. You gotta get down to get up too, so make sure you move through all the way. 10 seconds, this is it. You are taking control. You are doing what you can. And land. Smooth. Control. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe through it. Heart rate comes down, but you're still working. More active on the recovery here. Take out a little bit of the lift. Stay a little lower. Pull your heels towards each other. Find your pelvic floor. Zip it back up. Lace it back in. Lift back up. Drop your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Pounce it. Come on. Up. All the energy without the bounce is fine. Go for it if you can. Popping off your heels. If you've got it and you want to take it another high intensity, go low. Come on. 10 seconds. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Breathe. Ready for a core round again? Yes. Core round. Now, this is going to start bringing us down. We got some calf action. We got some quad action. We're going to get some booty. We're going to get some arms. And then the next time we do this, we're going to use either bands or household items so we can move a little more. All right, take it down. We're going to do a little boat type movement. You're going to tuck your tail, reach your arms, and cave back. You're rounded. You're behind your sit bones. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. You can add the... If this feels really hard and your belly is popping up or creating a dome and pushing out, put your hands down and regroup. No tuck, but just the lift. Lighten up your hands a little to your fingertips. Feel how you can take that control back. It's not about how many you do. It's about how you do it right. Break when you need to. Add when you need to. Take it back when you need to, but do it well. If you're feeling super saucy, you can try hands down, both feet up, and pounce out and in. If you're feeling real good and everything is holding together, you can reach out your arms. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock it back up. Place your hands down. Pick your tail up. Roll your shoulders back, down and up. Bend your elbows. Tricep dip. If you need to, take it to the edge of a chair or to your couch, to the bottom of the couch or to the side of the couch, even to the back of the couch. The goal is elbows bending. It's huge. Now again, we're going to do more active recovery down here. You're going to go straight down onto your back, and we're lifting our tail, but peel off the ground. Peel up and roll down. Watch your knees. They're going to want to run away from each other. Pull them in and roll down. Broad across your collarbones. Put an orange in your armpit. Create that space. Breathe. It's bridges. Slow and controlled. And down. 30 seconds of bridges. Then the fast and fiery. Walk back to your hands. You can grab behind your knees. Rock up. Hands down. Pick your butt up. Go. Triceps. If you need a bridge alternative, let me know. Most people, it feels good. Keep it going. Come on. Nice and fast. Little heart rate gains here. Chest open. Elbows towards the back of the room. Pull the inner elbows towards each other as you pounce up. Burn them out. Make them burn. Come on. 2, 1. Breathe. Back down. Curl up. And roll down. Curl up. You ready to flip? Next up, we're taking this to a push-up. And down. Push-ups are hard. They should be. Now remember, you can flip and stay on your knees. You can go wide on your toes, or you can go narrow on your toes. Flip. Tops of the thighs, big wide toes or narrow. Go down and up. It's 30 seconds. Drop your whole chest in. Get yourself as low as you can. Rotate your biceps so they're pointing more towards the front of the room, in front of your head. Your eyes are looking about 3 feet in front of you. Your neck is a natural extension of your spine. Your chest is reaching the ground first. And pause. Bring your forearms in. Tuck your toes under. Lift up your butt. And then bring yourself to plank. Lift up your butt. Bring it to plank. This can be done on a high surface as a down dog and back. You don't have to be all the way down on the ground. You can make it just a down dog and back. You can also set your knees down each time. This one's gonna burn out your shoulders pretty good. And pause. Hands down. This time, you get to take a mini break. Reach your fingertips out. Breathe. Sit yourself back, child's pose. Breathe through it. If you've got your phone near, you can tell me how you're doing. We're staying down, so I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. All right, you ready for push-ups again? Come on up. Another option is all fours. You pick up your feet and you cave in, or not cave in, you dive in. On the tops of your thighs, come on, push-ups. Or on your toes, wide or narrow. Broad across your collarbones. Your elbows, instead of going out, should go back at a 45. If somebody was doing an aerial view, your arms would be 45 degrees from your body. Come on, it's only 30 seconds. You can do it. Do as many as you can. If your wrists hurt, turn your fingertips slightly out until your fingers make a J. Pause. Put your forearms down. Pick up your sit bones, push back into a dolphin, and then to a plank. Remember, knees down is fine. Push back. Knees down if you need to. Push back. Plank if you can. Push. You can even touch one knee down if you're looking for slight support. Now really drop your tail. I think I was keeping mine up pretty high, so drop it if you can. Break. Hands out. Breathe. Child's pose. Rock back and forth. You can set your head on the floor. And just release. Roll up. Sit on your heels. Hands back. Lift out your chest. We're not done yet. Get just a little bit more. You were solid though. Solid. Ooh, I looked at my timer a different way. We only have 10 minutes left, so we were much farther in when I said you're 20 in. And back out. Cave in. And back out. You're taking it down a little bit. And back out. And back out. Remember that down dog that we just did on our forearms? We're gonna do it on our hands, okay? So you're gonna tuck your toes under in all fours position here in tabletop. Your palms are down on the ground. You're gonna rotate so that if your elbows are out and your fingers are in, you're gonna slightly turn your fingers out and rotate your biceps towards the room in front of you, okay? When you do that, you're gonna pinch in your armpits just a little bit. So that translates from this, which we often get into, to this, okay? Now, tuck your toes, pull in your belly already, nice and strong like we practiced. Your tail shouldn't tuck, just strong. And then pick up your sit bones, but keep your knees bent. Push yourself back until your biceps are right next to your ears. Now remember how you were rolling them towards the front of the room? Keep pushing them towards the front of the room. Now keep pushing through the heel of your hand to sit your sit bones up higher. And then push your legs a little bit longer so that they are more straight. And start to bend your knees. Bend your knees. 4. Put more pressure up into the air. Sounds funny, but sometimes we feel all this heaviness in our hands. I want you to push your sit bones higher, as if you're trying to wag your tail all the way up to the ceiling. Now slowly lower back down onto all fours. Push down into your hands, lift up through your core nice and strong, keep your toes tucked, and then lift up your knees. It's what I like to call bear. Could be called other things. An inch off the ground is all you're going for. What you don't want is for your back to sag. You want your belly to pull up a little bit. It's better to be a tiny bit of a C than it is to be sinking. Pull up, come on. 4, all you're doing is hovering. 3, 2, 1. Back to your forearms. Back to your forearms. Do a little rock back and forth. Open and close your hands. Now, we're going to walk out your forearms till the arms are straight and let your heart melt into the floor. Puppy pose or heart melting pose. Really melt in. Feel the stretch through your armpits. Let your head rest on the floor. If that feels too much, you can bend your elbows and put your hands underneath your head and your forearms underneath your head. If you want more, bend your elbows and put your hands above your head. Breathe. Slowly reach out. Hands come back down underneath you. Roll your biceps forward. Make a J with your fingers, your thumb and forefinger. Tuck your toes under. Keep your knees bent. Push hard through the palms of your hands. Grip your finger pads against the floor. Lift up to downward dog. And then straighten your legs out at the same time. Look at your ankles and your heels. Try to make your heels disappear behind your foot. Now, lift your sit bones a little higher. Push a little harder through your hands. Breathe soft. Exhale. Slowly come down. This time, don't touch all the way down. Pull up through your belly. Slowly come back through and hover your knees off the ground. Hover. Hold. If you don't feel it, set your knees back down. Pull your belly in and pop back up. Just an inch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them back down. Forearms down. Wag your tail. Reach out. Let your heart melt. Shake side to side. And puppy pose. This time adding a twist. Take your right arm, reach it underneath your body and roll to your right shoulder. Smooth out your breath. Long exhales. This is where you step back into your own head. But don't let it be busy yet. Learn how to just gently, softly let thoughts go. Come back up onto all fours. Reach back out, melt down, reach your arm under, turn. Soft breath. Open up the space between your ear and your shoulders. Stay there. Long breath. Imagine that you have a feather in your hand, in your mind, and a thought comes in, and I want you to just take the feather and gently whisk it away. It's not a push, it's not an angry shove, it's just a gentle, not right now, not right now. And then unwind, take it back into child's pose, just for a moment, and then roll up, cat-cow, inhale, chin and tail lift. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck. Lift and tuck. Roll to your hip. Turn to your tail. Reach your right leg out. Bend your left knee in. Reach out over your right leg. Hold it there. Long exhale. And slowly come up. Bend your right leg. Reach your left leg out. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, fold over. All these beeps. Long, smooth exhale. And come back up. Bottoms of the feet together, knees out, chest out. Press your elbows towards your thighs. If this feels like it's crunching you, you can sit on a pillow. If you grab your sofa pillow and put it under your tail, it'll make it feel a little easier to be in this position. Fan your legs like a butterfly. Relax through your hips, lift hard through your chest, then reach out to your ankles or your feet and pull your chest out like you're trying to reach your chest beyond. And soften your breath. You're gonna turn over onto your knees. You're gonna come up onto the tops of your knees and then bring your right leg out and tuck your tail down and lean forward. If this feels uncomfortable, you can put the pillow under your knee or scoot your knee back. Everyone put your left hand down, right foot is forward. It may not look this wide, that's okay. You're just going as far as you can. Pull up through your belly, down through your tail, tailbone going towards your back heel. And come up. Take your right arm, swim it up and back like a breaststroke, and try to bend your left leg and grab hold of your foot. It's okay if you don't reach it. Last stretch, and then we're finished. We'll just do a touch base. Bring it all back together. And release. Step your feet or knees back, put your other foot forward. Right arm down, left foot forward, right knee back. Pull up through your belly, down through your tail. Spread out your front toes on your support foot. Try not to let your knee fall open. Keep it right over top of your ankle. Breaststroke up, back, and down. Grab your back foot. Even if you can't reach, just reach forward, opening through the chest and through your quad on the leg that's bent. Pull your knee in towards your body on the leg that's in front. Pull up through your belly. Keep pointing your tailbone down, as this time it's going towards your knee in the back. And release. Step your knees back, tuck your toes under, walk your hands back, roll onto your feet, and slowly roll up. Take an inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, float down to the floor. Half lift on your inhale, and down, and roll up. Reach to the sky. Palms come together through heart center. You did it. Now, if the thoughts start flooding in, you can prioritize them. Look at all this sweaty, sweaty mess. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you got a second to yourself. If you didn't, that's okay. At least you took some time for yourself. All right, I love you guys. Have an awesome afternoon.